How is everybody doing?
We're good.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here with us. Hey, this is Josh. What's your last name, Josh? King. All right. Josh King has talent. Now, the reality is that all of you have talent. Josh up here just has some guts. Because Josh, not only does he have talent, but he has the guts to say, I've got talent. But I want all of you to know that every single one of you has been blessed with a talent. Amen. Every single one of you has been blessed with a talent. So now the question becomes, do you have the courage to stand up in this world and show what God has blessed you with? I want you to think about this. And think about, what is the talent? What makes you extra special? Because every one of you is extra special. Every one of you has been blessed, has been brought into this world with a special mission, right? But you know, a lot of people come into this world with a special mission, but they don't have the courage. They don't have the courage to show the world why they were brought to this world. But Josh got that courage. That's right. So I want y'all to give Josh a hand. Say, yeah, Josh! Yeah, Josh! Yeah, Josh! Show us what you got. Now, see, I ain't got the dance talent, right? So I gotta. Okay, so now, because Josh has the dancing talent, I know that we have somebody else up in here who has some musical talent, who can either rap, or see, back in my day, we call it doing the beatbox. Notice I can't do none of that stuff, right? Okay, I ain't gonna try to pretend I can. But I know somebody up in here has some skills. I can bebop. Okay. Can you give us a beat for Josh to do some magic? Uh-oh, Lady D got some beats coming up. So let's rock section 2. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Now, see, y'all ain't going. Y'all ain't going. What's up with that? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
See, this is my life, my choice, and I choose to my hands. And please don't be alone if we let it go on. I can get you dance. And run across the room until I can breathe. And fall on the floor because I can't get out. See, I'm going home and 70s. See, I can't do one 70s. All in the way, all in the way, all in the somebody who knows it. Cause while you're sitting laughing, I'm dancing on circles to be set free. See, I may look like money, but you don't know what I am. And I'm still going through some answers, something that I gotta do. Only one that saved my soul. You took a chance on this long-hearted man, grab my hand and take me home. The only one that saved my So I will be only so I will stay worship the Holy God. I don't care about what you've been through, cause also my life is going hard. And I've been through some pain that really did. But God changed my ways, said something to do instead. See, I was singing for the world, singing for this girl, and singing for this man. But just like salt saved in the fall, Jesus Christ and they changed my name. So I need to worship, tears I inside. I need to come the word you said, tears I inside. I want to be the word you said, tears I inside. I want to be the word you said.
much for this new day. Thank you much for this story. Thank you for blessing my mom and dad with all my family and we love and dear God, help us to put on the whole armor of God and we can fight against the troops of the enemy and in the salvation, the resurrection, the blood of truth, the gospel of peace, the sword of the word of God, and shield of faith.
Yes, I hope. And when you start, I hope. Because of who you are. I'm not I give you glory. Because of who you are. Amen. Amen.
Okay, so what did you guys do last session? What did you learn about? Show me the money. Ooh, show me the money. How you gonna get money? What did you learn? Save? And how you gonna save your money? What are some ideas you have for saving money? What do you have?
When you give money, you don't spend it right away. You gotta save it for something that costs a lot.
Okay. Anything else? Good. Yeah, I don't have to, just because you got some money doesn't mean you have to spend it. I like that idea. Anything else? What else? Uh-huh. Good. Exactly. Yes, invest your money. Very, very smart young lady, because see, she's taking the information from the session before and putting it with this one. Absolutely brilliant. So you're going to take that money, right? And not just save it, invest it. Don't spend it right away. Invest it. And then you can spend a little bit of money off of what you invest. Smart strategy. I love that. Go ahead, girl. Okay, now what did you guys learn in the other session? Some of you were in martial arts, in self-defense. What did you guys learn? Say it again. Huh? To protect your body. Exactly, right? So a lot of times we do weird and wacky, crazy things, and we don't think about protecting this wonderful temple that God has given us. So we got to protect our bodies and protect others, right? Because you guys talked about having that integrity to protect others, to be able to lay down your life to save other people. Now, that's a prickly question. I'm going to ask this question. Who would you lay down your life to save? Yeah.
My mom.
Oh, God. She said her mom. Can you talk to my kids? Who else would you lay down your life to save someone else? Yes. Yes, come on. Whoa, you got a big heart. He's ready to lay down his life to save the whole community. Woo! I hear you. What about you, hon? Your friends and your family. Now that is beautiful, see? Because if you have such a heart that you're able to lay down your life for others, that is tremendous, tremendous. Yes. Everyone. And you are definitely a disciple, because who can tell me someone who was willing to lay down his or her life for everyone? Who can tell me? There you go. There you go. Okay. And even other people like Martin Luther King Jr., right? In the civil rights movement, he was willing to sacrifice his life. He knew that what he was doing was more than likely going to end up, remember, I don't know if some of you have studied when he had that last sermon or that last presentation where he said, I have been to the mountaintop. And if you listen to that, you will understand that in that, he was already letting people know that he knew that his last days were upon him. And even though he had that understanding, he chose to do what was valiant, what was Christ-like in terms of sacrificing himself for our community, not only here in the United States, but around the world, because his message is so powerful that it has reached out around the world to help other people, right? So now we are getting ready to go to our final session. Ready? You ready? Yes, let's do this! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Yay, you guys, you were super awesome! Woo! Okay, so now I'm going to ask for volunteers to come and tell us about one of your favorite workshops. Who's going to volunteer? If somebody doesn't volunteer, I'm going to volunteer you. I'm just telling you, okay? All right, okay. Who's going to volunteer? Oh, come on. Come on. Well, I'm just going to volunteer you. Come on. Tell us about one of the workshops you went to.
My favorite workshop was workshop 5A, I believe, and we was talking about the multimillionaire mindset, and you find something that you really love to do, and you can make millions from it.
All right. Okay, who has another workshop that you went to? Come on, I got to volunteer. You're not going to volunteer everybody, right? So you might as well just volunteer yourself.
My favorite session was the one. My favorite session was the one with the people from Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria.
It says wear your crown. So basically, what that means, it means to know your worth regardless of what others think about you. And then they told us the different, like, if your head wrap is tilt to the left, it means you're single, and if it's tilt to the right, it means you're married. And I really liked that one because it's more about culture and like the better life in Nigeria. And they talked about how they help other people, other kids like youth who want to learn crafts and stuff like that. They pay for them to go to school. Like, but it's only the ones that's like they can't afford it, not the ones that can, and just the ones that can't afford it.
Wow. Awesome. Wow. And I have to tell you guys, we had our satellite group in Nigeria with the Cetros family, Dayo and Joke. They had over 40 youth in Nigeria waiting to be part of the Team Leadership Summit. Unfortunately, internet connections were funky, but we're going to work it out for next year, okay? Yeah. Now, we need somebody else. Tell us. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. See, don't you love when people do that? When you point to somebody, come on. All right. Tell us one of your favorite sessions.
My favorite session was the part where it said, let your voice be heard. Like, she was telling different stories of how that when she was young, she was shy. And then she grew out of that shyness, and now she just tells her story.
So we're looking forward to you telling your story. You got those books you're writing? Songs you're going to write?
Yes.
All right, all right. Remember, be seen, be heard, and know that you are of value. Okay, Brother Kamayu.
My favorite session today was my dad's. I really learned the rule 72, how you can multiply your money with certain amount of interest per month, per year. And he gave a good point about how McDonald's saw 100 cars go through, and he only paid his workers 24 times throughout the whole year, and he got paid 100 times in one day, an hour.
That was Show Me the Money. Show Me the Money. All right, come on. I need some more takers. Come on. Tell us what you think. Josh, now you know you're not going to leave without telling us what you learned. Come on. This is our talented brother who can dance, right? So we want to see the other talent, and he's a phenomenal artist. So watch out for this brother, man. Okay, come on. Share with us one of the things that struck you.
The reception was difficult because I'm not really the only one that has to understand the role. I'm I'm trying not to be shy, but it helps about trying not to be shy that much when you talk. And it helped me out a lot more.
Yay! So he said that he is shy, but he's coming out of his shell, right? So that you are able to communicate, so that you don't have goofy talk, right? And one of the things that she talked about was listening. And I know Brother Josh can listen. And so now it's just, in addition to listening, being able to listen to your heart, to know what it is that you need to say to other people. And that's part of what she was sharing about being heart-centered, remember? So thank you for coming up and sharing that. From my heart to you. Thank you. All right, come on. I see little people. I see little people. I see little people. Come on. Who's gonna share? Oh, we got big teenagers. All right.
My favorite part was when First Lady was talking about how, like, like how she can increase her money, the value of how she can get more money, during years.
Okay. Yes, yes, aspiring teenager who is all grown up. Our author,
Yes.
speaker, extraordinaire.
Louder.
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 Louder. Your name. What's your name?
My name's Taylor Michelle Smith.
Woo! And what's your book, sweetie?
My book is called Let's Be Fella and Friends.
All right. And what's your book about?
It's about when I grow up and how the colors and how when I was growing up and all the colors.
Oh, wow. Precious.
Colors.
So, again, be heard, be seen, and know that you are valued. Look at this beautiful, beautiful princess telling us about all the colors of the world. And all of you are coming together to create the colors of the world that is necessary for us to be the change. Be the change. Thank you. Okay, so you guys are just gonna have to wait till next year to be heard and be seen so that everybody can know your value. Who was in the session with the money? You guys were in the session with the money? You learn how to trade. So how do you trade? What do you have to trade? What did she say you have to have? It was part of her title. Well, yeah, you trade so you can get assets, yeah. But what did she say you can use to trade? A phone, right? Wasn't that awesome? You can use your cell phone to trade. And when you say trade, what do you mean trade? Like I'll trade you my old raggedy shoes for 20 bucks. No, what was she saying? Stocks? Okay, okay. What are some stocks? Any guys anything know about stocks? What are stocks? Anybody know about stocks? Josh? What are stocks, sweetie?
More money you have, way more better the company goes. Basically, like the Great Depression, like every place went down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Josh was saying that in the Great Depression, if you guys have studied history, you know, the Great Depression in the 1920s, we had a situation where the stocks went down, okay, which meant that the value in these companies went down. But what your presenter was talking to you about today is that you can invest in companies where the stocks are going to increase in value. And so your stock is what's called an asset. Remember, she talks about asset and liabilities? Yeah? So you want to make sure that in life, you try to get as many assets as possible, things that are going to increase in value. So quick question, is a car an asset? Is a car an asset? Who said no? I heard a no. I heard a brilliant young lady say no. All right, yay, that's right. And why is it that a car is not an asset? Perfect. It's not a good thing in terms of increasing value. So if you buy a car for $10,000, you drive it off the lot, you're like, hey, yo, cruising. You drive off the lot, right? As soon as you get off that lot, how much you think that car is worth now? 8,000 if you're lucky, right? You didn't even have it for a week. And now what you paid $10,000 for is $8,000, right? So she talks about assets and liability. Then we had some of you guys were in Goopy Talk. Who was in Goopy Talk? With communication. Come on, yay. So what did you learn in Goopy Talk? What's Goopy Talk?
We learned how to communicate better with others and you should pause like every now and then.
Yeah, that's really, really important, isn't it? When you're communicating, in order to improve your communication, sometimes to just pause so that you can really hear what the other person is saying. So I'm guilty. I want to tell you guys, I'm guilty. When I get in a conversation, I got so much to say, right? Like, that's like Goopy Talk, okay? When all you think about is what you have to say, as opposed to taking a pause to listen to someone else. And that's when you stop having the Goopy Talk. That's when you improve your communication, right? Awesome. And then we had some of you guys were talking about no justice, no peace. Okay, who was in no justice, no peace? Yeah, what did you hear in no justice, no peace? What was something that you remember? Okay, so she was talking about what happens if somebody says something wrong to you. You say, man, I'm gonna beat you down, right? How do you deal with that? When somebody says something that really gets under your skin? Walk away. That is definitely an option. That is a powerful option because not very many people have the strength to be able to walk away. So that is phenomenal that you can say that, Josh. Okay. So we've had all kinds of phenomenal workshops, and I want you guys to just marinate on everything that you've heard, right? As you converse with each other during lunch. So those of you who are virtual, you have the ability to network with other people who are virtual, right? And for those of us who are in person, you have the ability to network and communicate, no Goopy Talk, right? To communicate with people who are right here, right now, so that you can start talking about ways that you can be an instrument of peace in this world and to fight for justice, so that you can start to learn how to turn that cell phone into some mega money so that you can do good in our world and cut down on the Goopy Talk. Let's start listening to each other. Right now in our world, as you know, we're not listening to each other. And that's why there's so much pain, okay? So we're gonna practice here and now as we have lunch on how to listen to each other to cut down the Goopy Talk. Thank you. And we'll see you guys back at 1 o'clock. Bye.
On behalf of Unity of the Bridegroom Church, all of these wonderful youth, our city of Brunswick, Georgia, we just want to personally thank you for bringing this great team to our city. And I really believe that this was life-changing for our young people and even all across the globe. And we honor you today, Dr. Again, we thank you for all your hard work and how you just honored us. This is just a small token compared to what you mean, not just to this city, but to this world. So we wanted to give this to you.
I have to say that without Pastor Dickerson and his gorgeous, brilliant queen, none of this would be possible. None of this would be possible. Because many are called, but few answer. Wow. We send out invitations to thousands of people. And if you are here, you are the precious few who know the importance of leadership, who know the importance of being the change. Because you got a lot of people out there waiting for somebody else to do the changing. And everyone here, you all are the change. Yeah. You all are our present and our future. You are leaders of today. Let's say that. Leaders of today. And say with me, I am the change. Come on.
I am the change.
I can't hear you.
I am the change.
Again.
I am the change.
Woo! Thank you guys. And for those of you who are a little bit more grown up, we have some sessions for you at 6:30. But until then, and until next year, you guys, bye. And we love you. Continue to be the change. Be the change.
Bye. See you later.